Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Enormoprise for another attempted episode at City Skylines. So if you've seen the first one, there was lots and lots of issues that went on, and we had crashing issues, which was fun, and then we had money issues, which was revolved around the fact I expanded way too much in the beginning of the game. So, and we also had other issues where I kind of forgot to give water to the industrial sector and forgot to handle the sewage in the residential sector. So yeah, it was a fail. So this time, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to make it as ambitious as the last one, because the way I had that set up, I could tell in the future we're going to have massive traffic issues. So what I'm going to do right now is make a roundabout here. So let's see. See if I can make a good roundabout. It's not going to be super round, of course. Let's do... not far enough. Let's do that. And I'm making this big because eventually it'll probably be a highway whenever we actually need it to be that big. Nope, I don't like that. I don't like that either. Let's just go straight. Okay. Now let's go down. Nope, nope, nope. Get rid of that. Not what I wanted to do. Let's see. What happens if I just bring this all the way down? Nah, I don't like that. I think I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Okay. Nope, god dang it. I keep screwing that up. I want to bring you down to here. Okay. And then bring you down to here. Not the best. Definitely it's straighter on this side than it is over here. Let me see if maybe I can make this a little bit more curved. Oh, that's even worse. Dang it! So let's get rid of you. That's even worse. I cannot draw a circle. Even in real life, I cannot draw a circle, so that's gonna have to... I just don't like the way this looks. I need to fix this. Let's see, what happens if I just do this? Is that better? Worse? Yes, so? Or yes, no, maybe so? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna make this right. So let's make you... Ah, here we go. This might work. Yeah, we'll do that. Good enough. Okay, so you... Oh yeah, we don't need our curves anymore. I want you to go up to there. I want you to come down to here. And that will be our entrance for now. Eventually I might make this a highway whenever we actually get the ability to do it. But for now, that's what we want. And then for here, guess we'll do that. And then this direction we'll do that. And then same over here. So let's see, we want to come off up here. And then we want to come in down here. So the thing about roundabouts is as long as they're implemented correctly, they actually do help out traffic flow. But when they're not implemented correctly, they can actually obstruct traffic flow. Have you ever been to major cities where these actually work right? It's not, I don't think there's a whole lot really in the United States, but like if you go over to Europe and stuff where they actually have this implemented correctly, it works marvelously. Where in America, especially the city where I cover Uber, these are not implemented correctly. Basically, they put it there because they didn't know what to do. They're like, I don't think a four-way stop is going to work. Let's put a roundabout, see if that works. And it works sometimes. It just depends on how much traffic there is, but it doesn't work to its full potential. It's kind of a problem we have here. All right, so I'm going to keep an eye on my money this time because last time I didn't pay attention to that and we went bankrupt and I couldn't even do anything. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Should we make... I'm gonna keep things one way. I never really built a city with nothing but one ways. I really want to see how well this works. So let's not make it as big as we had last time. So let's do this. And then I'm gonna make a square this time, just so I don't accidentally overdo it. And then we want this to be like that. Do we want to go up and down or left? I think up and down would help traffic a little bit better. So let's see, that would be 5, which is what I wanted last time. Oop, that's a 4. That'll work. I could spread that out one more. And let's do it to keep everything even. Nope, we want one way. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get this going. Make this further. Oop, nope, not what I wanted. There we go. You all the way up. And then for the time being, we'll just delete these. I kind of just want to start with this. For the time being. Okay, and then for you, let's have you like that. You like that. And then we need to do the same thing over here for industry. Let's see, should we have it going in the same direction? Yeah. That'll keep things even and whatnot. So let's go there. Let's go 2 for now. 2 little lanes. Okay. And then you. I mean, we could maximize our space here in the middle so we can build large factories. Yeah, let's do that, because I want this all over here to be a major industry zone. So we'll start with that for now and see what happens. I'm going to take this one nice and slow compared to what I did last time, so we actually can make some progress. So let's connect you, connect you. Let's make sure, yeah, see, they'll go down, they'll go over here if they have to, and these ones will go this way. Okay, so everything looks like it's going to work the way it's supposed to. So let me go ahead and save the game real quick, just in case I don't do anything, you know, stupid. Because now we need power, which for the time being we're going to get wind. Let's start out with 1. And then we need water, which we want to get a water pump. And then we need a sewage. Okay. Oh, before I do anything, so I don't forget this time, let's hook you up to you. Should we just go all the way across? Yeah. I don't want to have any problems like last time. I learned my lesson. It's going to be an expensive thing, but it's going to guarantee that we always have power. Okay. And now we need power to our residential. And we need power to our industry. Okay. And now we need to hook up our pipes. So let's go down here to industry. Get all that covered. Okay. Go over here to residential. Get that covered. And then hook you up to residential. Okay. So everything is hooked up the way it's supposed to be. You have power. You have power. You have power. And everything has water. Okay. I think we're actually ready to play this game. So let's go ahead and hit play and see what happens. Let's build this city to the best city possible. And I still have all the mods on from the last episode, in case you guys were curious about that. So we'll have infinite whatever is here. I don't know what kind of resources here. I think it's farmland. I don't know. I don't remember what the, highlighted area is. We have the ability to buy all the land when we get our city large enough. We have recycling centers that I can't show you yet because we are not that far enough in the game. Oop, wrong button. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Okay, why isn't anything happening? Why is nothing developing? Oh, I'm an idiot. God dang it, I forgot the zone things. Okay, well, that explains that. Oh, wait, we can't zone everything. We need commercial. So let's get rid of you. Put you as commercial. Well, get rid of the whole thing. Let's put some commercial here. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Commercial. There we go. And let's do the same thing with you. I guess we'll put it up here. Put some commercial up there. Yeah, it would explain why nothing's happening. I forgot to zone everything. And then we need industry over here, which I can just fill the whole thing in. There we go. Now we're starting to develop. Ow, my foot! It popped because I stretched it, which makes my foot pop. I don't really know why, but I've had like this thing with my foot like ever since I was born, where if I move it a certain way, it'll pop. And it's only my right foot. I can't do it with my left foot. Yeah, I can only do it with my right foot. So yeah, I think that's, I don't know exactly what causes that, but I have a cousin who can do the same exact thing with her left wrist. Like she can move it a certain way and it just pops all the time. So I don't know, I think it's just like the way our body grows, and you can just make your body pop in a certain way once you figure it out. We were strange human beings. Okay, this is developing nicely. How are we doing over here on industry? Don't have any yet because we don't have any demand because people are just now starting to move in. Good. Let's check our power. We're producing 8, consuming 1 at the moment. That's fine. Water, it's perfect. Let's check our budget right now as well. Let's keep power the same. Let's put you down to like 80% in the nighttime because we don't consume as much electricity during the night, so we can save some money. This stuff, let's just go ahead and put this down to 50%. We don't need it all at the moment. Save a little bit of money. Boo, 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 boo. Everything looks to be in order to me. Ooh, we're starting to make money from industry. Yay! Why? Are we low on power? No. Oh, god dang it. I hate it when it does that. I thought it got you close enough. Alright, hang on. I know how to solve that. Turn you into industry. Don't worry, industry. I didn't forget about you this time. I just didn't want to go over to you guys for some reason. So there you go. Now you have power. And we're at 3. Cool. Cannonburg. I like the name of our city. I might actually keep that. Or Conburg. I'm going to change that to Cannonburg once I get the ability, because I kind of like the way that sounds. Everything looks good. We're developing. People are moving in. Let's see, what's the name of our streets? Let's see, we have Pine Street, that's original. Brown Street, that's kind of weird. Parker Street. You ever notice like certain subdivisions of a city, they always have like streets of a certain like group of things? Like there's one in Colombia that's all about trees, so you have like Apple Tree Street, Pear Tree Street, stuff like that, and like another one is like all about like wild animals, so it'd be like Arctic Fox Street or Panther Street or something like that, or like cats, because the city I cover is all about cats because, well, they're tigers, they're Mizzou tigers, so yeah, a lot of the city kind of takes all their streets and makes it into cats, which I don't mind. I mean, I like big cats. One day I wish I could own a big cat. That would be awesome. But I'm not sure that's going to happen anytime soon. I would love to have like a Linux or Linux, Lynx, Linux. I've always called it Linux. I would love to have like a Linux or like a tiger or something, just like sitting on the porch while I'm petting it and it's just like watching everything, kind of like a watchdog. That would be freaking awesome in my book. Okay, so how are we doing? I don't think we're developing anymore. We need more residential. Okay. That's good. We have a demand. We need to satisfy that demand. And we're making a profit. Cool. That's what I like to see. We're not big enough yet to be above a hamlet. I'm going to play the game a little bit just to see. It looks like traffic is working just fine. Cool. Eventually I might need to expand this a little bit. Like have these further away. Like have this closer over here, this closer over here. I might do that once I like buy this land. I have the ability to actually, you know, bring the highway all the way out. But for now that works. Let's check our power. We're getting slightly low, so let's go ahead and expand our power grid. Water should be fine. Yeah, we have tons of capacity. We're just about 20%, and I'm only paying 50% of the money that I could use it, so water is fine. Okay, so let's expand this district a little bit more. Want you. I don't know if that's what I wanted. Let's just put it up. See what happens. I kind of like the way these are spread out, 5 and 2, or 5 apart. So let's continue doing that. So let's put you there. Demolish you, zone. Should we make it all residential? Nah, I kind of like having a little bit of commercial everywhere. So let's go ahead. Let's put this one in the middle. So let's put you to here. Put you here. And then you all the way. And then expand our water. Probably don't need that, but it looks good to me. Okay. Now we're doing pretty darn well. Our traffic over here is holding things pretty nicely. Industry is complaining that they need workers, so yeah, we need more residential if we're going to do any expanding. Residential. See, I told you guys I was an expert in this game. Well, not an expert in this game in general, but I played tons of city games as a kid, and I found them very fascinating. And it kind of teaches you like how a city works, because like you have your residential, which is where people live, and you have commercials, which is where people spend their money so they can keep themselves happy, and industry where people work. And as a kid, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. That's how a city works. I mean, in real life, there's more than that. I know that, but as a 8-year-old kid, that actually taught me a lot of things. Okay, I think we need even more residential. That's the only demand we have right now. Okay. Should I keep expanding this outward? Should I start turning into the triangle that I wanted to make it last time? I think we should. Because we're making a good amount of money. I mean, 500 isn't a lot of money, but it's a good amount. We don't have any offices. So what's this? 20? Hang on, I'm gonna pause this because this stuff is still brand new to me. 27% of your income comes from industry and office zones. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It gives you a breakdown of the exact amount of income you get from each thing now. So 32% comes from commercial. 40% comes from residential. Oh, and it would even tell you if you for your traffic services too once we get those. So 0% of your income comes from public, and 0% of my expenses comes from public because we don't have anything yet. And 0% of your income comes from tourism. That is cool. I really, really do enjoy the new breakdowns of all this stuff because I hadn't seen this before. So it's nice to see like everything you get. And well, they even separate in low and high density too. I didn't notice that either. Cool. Wow. Can't wait till my city gets big enough so I can actually start playing around with that stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a big expansion about here. And then we'll have you go to there. Should we curve it? Oh, it's curving on its own. Okay. Sure. And now let's continue doing what we were doing. So that's 5. 5. Let me go ahead and save. I know last time I did this, it crashed, and I don't think it was the game's fault. I think it was just because I had my GPU set a little bit too high. Because this game apparently is pretty taxing on my GPU, which is fine. It can do it. That's all that matters. So where's the thing that tells it to snap to everything? Do not snap to anything. I want to have manual control of this. You're not going to allow me to have manual control of it, are you? Oh, do I have to put that down? No! Alright, fine. Can we make it bigger then? Stop trying to snap to that one. I don't want you to snap to that one. Whatever, you're going to be small then. See, it'll let me manually adjust it here. Whatever. So let's see, if we put it here, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on top, which is fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. So what happens if I turn snapping back on? Yeah, whatever. It works. Okay. So we want residential here. Let's put a little bit of commercial here, just a couple small shops. And then we'll put a bunch of shops here. I want this one up here to be nothing but commercial. Okay, we'll make this one all residential. And then I want all this all to be residential as well. Put a little commercial here in the middle. And then make it all residential. Okay, we'll see what that does. That should be enough to get us promoted. Oh yeah, we don't need much. Our milestone is almost done. Okay. How are we doing on power? Oh yeah, we're still good. Okay, water is definitely still good. We're at 30%. So, grow my city, grow! What's the name of our new streets? Rosemary Jackson Street. I'd like to live on that. That sounds pretty good. Webb Street. There's probably a lot of spiders here. Sophie Street. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I was trying to figure out if that was a P, that P was an O, but because I was trying to figure out why I was crossed out, but that's just the lane underneath it. Rosemary Street. Ah, that's a nice street name. And what we have over here? Hillside Street, and oh yeah, this entire thing is Hillside Street. Yay, we're a little hamlet now. Cool, so now we have new responsibilities. Garbage is now going to be a thing that we have to worry about, so we have to build landfills or recycling centers, which is what I'm going to plan on doing. We can build an elementary school to get our people start getting an education, because we have to worry about that now, and we have to worry about healthcare, so we have to make sure our guys are taken care of. And we also can now adjust our own taxes, and we can take out loans if we get low on money. Our next one, we'll be able to buy out our first land area. We'll be able to set up districts, policies, make a second loan if we have to, make district specializations, service policies. So a lot of the policy things comes unlocked in the next level. We also have to worry about fires, so we have to establish a fire department. We have to worry about crimes, so we have to establish a police force. Unique buildings are available as well. And we can now specialize in forestry, agriculture, and we can do policies for like power, water, and everything. So becoming a village is pretty much going to unlock mostly all the main city things that you have to worry about. So that's nice. Oh, right. I forgot about water. Oops. Boop. I think I just assumed that everything was going to connect. Alright, just do that instead. Okay. Yeah, I know how to manage wastes. Okay, So, oh, I don't have enough money for all this. So here's the landfill that comes with the game. All it does is gathers the garbage but doesn't do anything with it. I wish this game would make it to where this like slowly decays over time, which would be nice. So like the larger or the higher the capacity it gets, the more the decay. So this just doesn't hold the pollution for all the time. That's kind of my only gripe. There might be a mod that actually allows landfill to do that. I haven't found it yet, but I might search for that next episode. But here over here is the mods that I added on. So we have the advanced incineration plant. Obviously, it has a very high processing rate, 136,000. And it provides 40 megawatts of power, which is actually a decent amount. That's like 5 windmills. And also provides 40 garbage trucks. It requires a decent amount of water to run, and it's expensive to keep up, 3,200 a week. So you probably want to use these once your city is pretty established and you have a lot of money to just do what you want, because it costs us 175,000, which is nowhere near the money we have. And then we have the large recycling center, which is kind of similar to the large incineration plant, but it doesn't process as much. It only has 25 garbage trucks and requires electricity and water to run. It requires not as much upkeep, 1,900 compared to 3,200, but it will handle a good section of your city. And then we have the smaller version of the big recycling center, which is kind of what I'm going to start out with. Let's see, its processing rate is 2,400, so it's about 2.5 times lower. Truck of 12 instead of 25, so less trucks to bring in garbage. But electricity and water are cheaper, upkeep's cheaper, and it's cheaper to make. So we're probably gonna save up for this one. I might just take out a loan to handle that, because we're still growing. This part over here is growing, so we're gonna be making more money. So yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that. But I'll show off some of the other things, like healthcare. So we have a medical clinic, which I kind of like how the new one looks. That's nice. So it handles patients, keeps people happy, all that fun jazz. And eventually we'll get the hospital. And then the cemetery, because we have to worry about people dying. And then crematorium whenever our cemeteries get too full. Because the cemeteries work like the landfill. They'll just bring the dead bodies there and build its capacity up. And once it gets full, then dead people can't go there, which then people don't like. They're like, why is there dead people all around the city? So there's that problem. And then here's our education. Right now we can only unlock the elementary school, but if you look over in the left corner, you'll see like uneducated, educated, well-educated, and highly educated. Later on, we'll be able to build a high school, which will allow us to educate your people further, and then eventually the university. Every one of these you have will put them up a tier on the education scale. So if they go to elementary school and graduate, then they'll become educated. Then those guys go to the high school and become well-educated when they graduate. And then when they go to university and graduate, then they become highly educated. So that's kind of how the education system works, which I really like. To me, that's a really well thought out way to separate the education tiers, because certain industries are going to like different education levels, and certain buildings are going to like different education levels. So I really like the way that the City Skylines developed that, because that was one of my gripes about SimCity 4, which was one of my favorite ones to play. You literally only need one education system, like a high school or elementary school, and then as long as you funded that really well, over time, your education would just keep going up and up and up until it maxes out. So you didn't have to have a high school, university, college. All you really needed was elementary schools. So that made that way too easy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take out a loan. Let's see, how much would this give me? 21,000 or 20,000? Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we're going to get a recycling center. I'm going to put it right here. That way it covers the whole city. It'll cover the left side and it'll cover the right side. It'll add more traffic to the roundabout, but for now, that'll work. Let's see if I put it on this side. Nah, that's going to cause too much of a traffic jam. We'll put it over here. Or we could also put it here, but no, I like it in the middle. Because the middle is like where everything is. Maybe in the future we'll move it, but for now, at our current city state, city-state, our current city's state, this should work fine. Let me think about it for a second real quick, because industry is going to expand here. Once we're done here, we'll need to figure out where to expand next. I might expand up there. So if I put that here, I don't think that's going to interfere. Okay, yeah, we'll put it here for now, so the garbage is handled, and then we'll figure out what to do in the next episode. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And here's kind of what the recycling center looks. So it's pretty nice. Oop, nope. Did I just do? Oh crap! I forgot about power. No. Get over here. Connect to you. But anyways, guys, here's the stats if you guys want to look at it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And if you want to support me directly, I do have a Patreon in the video description. I'm pretty sure this city went a lot better than last episode. So I'm looking forward to expanding it and getting oh yeah, can I change this now? Ooh, I haven't seen these before. City attractiveness. Ooh. What exactly is this? This value indicates how attractive your city is for tourists. Cool, we're not attractive at all. We live in a waste dump. Anyways, guys, if you want to do all that stuff, I'd appreciate it. And if you want to support me directly, there's a Patreon in the video description you can check out. But until next time, guys, this is Captain Soban signing out.